would have saved me a lot of heartache. You do remember the trauma?
Some trauma from this for sure.
Wow, it's so jello-y. This is almost crazy that they can ship it like that. Okay.
Go ahead, grab them.
Oh my gosh. Beauty. Wow. Look at that. Did you see that jiggle?
Yeah, they're very jiggly.
Now we get our little powders. Comes with 2, but I might just use 1. And then it comes with the little syrups that you squeeze on top.
The most jiggly thing I've ever seen.
Hey, that's not true.
Yeah,
wow, I wish my butt looked like that. That's kind of doing something for me.
You gotta use a spoon, babe.
Okay, you're right. Look at this. Sir, at the end of the day, you are a guy. Oh, shut up. That is so good. Here. I didn't know it was supposed to taste like that. Wow. Wow. Pineapple cruncher.
Wow. Very good.
Wow. These I've already tried because, like I said, I got one delivered to Elena. Wow. These mochis are good. I don't know what's in it. It's stretchy. Let's go in with a chicken drumstick and some wow gravy.
We ordered a whole pack for our concierge. They freaking loved it.
The smell was so good. Oh my god. Oh, the adobo rice was one of my favorites. Oh. I don't even know where to start right now. Have we had their chicken tenders before?
I'm sure. Their gravy is good. No?
Look at this sauce. This looks like an ad. It's perfect. It's literally leaking on the sides. Oh my god.
What?
I don't think I've had this before. Oh my god, it's so spicy. This sauce is incredible. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
You know those cases, like those superstitions? Not superstitions, like creepy cases that nobody has answers for. They eventually evolve into these huge urban legends. Well, that's what we're talking about today. It's called the mystery of the first floor apartment. You know that feeling when you move into a new place, like a new apartment building perhaps, and during the walkthrough with like the leasing agent or the realtor, or maybe it's like a self-guided tour or one of those video tours. Your unit is bathed in sunlight and the neighbors seem so nice and the building seems so well maintained and everybody seems so welcoming and it just seems perfect, right? And then you move in and shit starts going down. I miss this spaghetti. Wow, okay. So then you start moving in and starts going down. Well, that's how everyone in this very spooky residential building in China felt. It would later even be nicknamed the Ghost Building. There had been whispers going around, and it all started with the first floor residents that live on the ground floor. And one by one, they start talking in the hallways, outside in the lobby, outside in the little grass patch in front of their building, and they're saying things like, God, you know, the fresh air feels so nice. Been having such a hard time sleeping these days. Wait, what? Stop, I've been having such a hard time sleeping recently. And so has the lady in 107. She said she can hardly stay awake throughout the night.
Stay awake?
Oh, she can hardly stay asleep throughout the night. That's weird, but it's not like, do you guys hear a noise or anything from upstairs? There's no construction. You know, it's gonna sound paranoid. My husband thinks I'm stupid for thinking this way, but our dog has been acting weird. He keeps barking at the hallway outside our door, just all day, all night long. I can't get him to stop. He's just standing at the door barking. And in that moment, another neighbor stops, dead in their tracks, while walking into the building. And they said, what did you just say? Wait, I don't live on this floor. I live on the second floor, but we've been talking about it. All our dogs that pass through the front door, whenever they walk through this very specific area right there in the hallway, they start barking nonstop. They refuse to step forward. We've been having to drag our dogs past this area. Like they do that thing where they go on their hind legs and they force you not to keep going. They keep freezing. It's weird. I mean, it feels like they see something we don't see. The more that we pull at our dogs, the more aggressively they start barking, and it gets so freaky that everyone on the second floor has stopped bringing our dogs this way, and we're scared to even walk up to our apartment floor. So it all started with the no sleep, then with the dogs, but it would get weirder. One of the tenants in the building, let's call her Auntie W, she is the type of neighbor that really cares about everything going on in the building. To put it nicely. You know which one I'm talking about? You know the one that's like, don't leave your door open a crack, because she will stick her head in and be like, what you cooking? That smells nice. Well, she starts complaining to everyone and anyone that would listen. And she's saying, I'm telling you guys, something weird is going on here. I have lived here for what? 2 decades now, 20 years. And every time these days I step onto the first floor hallway, I just feel this strange energy. You know, it gets so hot. Feels like I'm in an oven. I can't stand there for more than a few seconds. I start sweating. So everyone's on edge with the no sleep, the dogs, and now Auntie W is, maybe she's going through menopause, but maybe she's not. So they try to reassure themselves, but she keeps going. I don't know, I'm just saying, I'm so scared of natural disasters. And, you know, it's weird. When you put your hands up against the hallway walls, they're cold. But when you stand in the middle of that hallway, it's almost like there's steam around you. It gets hot. And I don't understand. There's no reason for it. Another neighbor was listening and they said, well, a year ago at the neighboring town, there was an earthquake. It wasn't big, nobody died, but there have been talks that a bigger earthquake is coming. And you know what they say? Dogs usually know before a natural disaster, before we do. Don't you think that's weird? I'm just saying. I don't know, maybe it's smart to have a go bag. We should all have some sort of evacuation kit just in case. I told my wife to be ready. So now that it's been established, the residents are having a hard time falling asleep. The dogs hate the hallway on the ground floor, leading to the staircase. They hate it. All the dogs. I mean, the neighbors literally even started gathering together with their dogs to experiment. And even the most chill, the most calm, well-behaved dogs were freaking out near that spot. Like, imagine how that feels as an owner. You know your dog, and if you know that your dog is not the type to do that and they start doing weird shit, you start freaking out.
Wait, what are dog doing?
They refuse to walk past a certain spot, and they keep barking, and they don't want to go. Like, they see something that the humans don't. And, you know, we've established the same area has this weird heat and cold feeling. The walls are cold, but the middle is hot. So, of course, with all these creepy factors, the rumor started. I heard someone died a few years ago on the first floor, and that's why the dogs are so scared. Dogs can see ghosts, and that's why they're freaked out. We can't see it, but maybe the ghosts keep us up at night. So, what do the neighbors do? The residents get together to report this to the local government. And I was shocked because the local government takes this seriously. They sent earthquake experts to check on the apartment building and things were getting dark. The neighbors are standing around waiting to see, is it the big one? Is it the big earthquake that's coming? Experts concluded that there was no evidence of impending doom of an earthquake. So what the hell is going on in the ghost building if it's not an impending earthquake? Another resident suggested maybe there's some sort of hot spring underneath the building. I mean, it's happened before. Have you heard those stories? They open up the floor and it's a freaking hot spring. You know, those geothermal springs where the groundwater is heated by shallow bodies of molten rock? The neighbors are getting excited. They're like, this kind of sounds fun. Imagine we drill a hole in the hallway of the first floor and everyone just gets like a free spa day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The government officials were not enthusiastic. They said even if there were a hot spring, that's not up to code. And there is no hot spring, okay? We checked. So now the government feels like all eyes are on them. If they don't figure it out, they're gonna look dumb. Because imagine you're running a whole ass government and there's something called a ghost building in your jurisdiction. Like, you look dumb, okay? So the whole thing was gonna be blown out of proportion soon. They start sending more and more random experts and officials to check out the apartment. And at last, August 2010, fire trucks are deployed to the building on a rainy day. There was no fire. All the residents were gathered outside and the firemen investigated. They were holding very serious gear around, like beeping around, you know, beep, 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 beep. Is that like a Ghostbuster machine? Ghostbuster. Yeah. Like, the residents are like, what the f*** is going on? All the access points are blocked off and they're pacing back and forth. And the firefighters come outside dumbfounded. We found the answer. Okay. Is it a ghost? You're not gonna like the answer. Okay, well, what do you guys think the answer is? Leave it in the comments because... Bro, I did not know this answer. I thought, what did you think? What do you think is going on here?
I don't know. The dogs are barking.
Mm-hmm.
Probably there's some smell, I guess.
A dead body.
Oh, yeah.
A smell, a dead body, something rotting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe someone accidentally dropped a Jollibee fried chicken down a vent.
No, a dead body.
Okay, it's a dead body for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. So let me see how many people guess the right answer. And be honest in the comments, please. The firemen had a theory, and they looked into their theory to see if it was correct. They dug up the ground in the first ground hallway to make sure. And what they found was that this building was rather old. And since it was an old building, whoever built it originally did not put it up to code. They had illegally installed electrical wires underground. And now, because of exposure and how much time had passed, the wire was exposed. So whenever it rained, water would leak on